First introduced as a concept in 2017, Mojang has given us the option to vote on a brand new mob to be added to the game. Sounds like a cool concept, right? The problem is, the mob vote is completely broken. There are a few issues at the heart of the mob vote which really need to be solved. Problem 1. Missed potential. The first issue with the mob vote that needs to be addressed is the problem of missed potential. Mojang has teased some amazing mob ideas in the past that have simply been overlooked by other mobs that have been in the vote in the same year. I have no idea who this guy is. Just take a look at the iceologer, a unique variant of the illager mob that would have lived on the mountains and used clouds to attack the player. Or let's not forget the copper golem, suggested by Mojang for the 2021 vote. Just imagine how cool it would have been to see all these little minions running around your base. That's not to say that the alley or even the glow squid aren't cool mobs too, but it does feel unsatisfying to have these ideas offered to us only to then take them away never to be seen again. Okay, so the iceologer can be seen in Minecraft dungeons, but why go through the effort of making these mobs if we can't actually see them in action in our beloved block game? No, not that one. Much better. Problem 2. Divisive. The problem gets deeper when it comes down to the actual process of voting. By telling the community that only one mob will be added to the game, the mob vote has the tendency to become rather divisive. It doesn't take long until the community has become split up by their choice of mob, and every mob vote leaves a large portion of people voting for the losing mobs, who feel like their views aren't being listened to. Problem 3. Creator influence. Okay, so most of you will know this one. But if you're newer to the game, you might not realise that the reason we have the glow squid in the game is because the 2020 mob vote was essentially hijacked by none other than Dream. Dream heavily encouraged his whole audience to vote for the glow squid, which had a huge sway on the results, with the glow squid eventually beating out the iceologer in the final round of voting. It doesn't quite feel right when a vote that is supposed to listen to the game's community as a whole is taken over by a single YouTuber. And while we have still ended up with some cool new additions to the game, there is still clearly some room for improvement. It's clear that one of the reasons Mojang does the yearly mob vote now is because the debate across the community for what should be added to the game creates a lot of buzz and interest in the new update when it is released. So what's the fix? I believe Mojang should add all these mobs to the game at some point. Why deprive the player of content they could be enjoying with each new update? If the mob vote is important to them, then a simple solution would be to add the winning mob in the upcoming update and then delay the losing mobs until the following update. That way people can vote for what they want in the game first, while we don't have to lose out in the long term. But what do you think? Should Mojang keep the mob vote the way it is, or does it need a drastic change?